Hello. Hola. It's
me, Lulu, and my dad.
D. Themba.
And this is the Themba and Lulu
Lulu
Show.
Thank you so much for creating that time and coming to join this family. Stay right there, and kindly before you go, kindly hit
that subscribe button. Smack it.
Smack it. And if you like the video, kindly share.
Share.
Very
exciting
and interesting
video.
And now let's dive right in.
Yep. So, people who we do not dislike or people who do not like us.
Yeah, people do dislike us. You know, it's not everybody who will like you, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, some people do not just like you. So how do you deal with those people who dislike you or those people you dislike?
Because believe it or not, either way you guys are associated sometimes. So you're gonna have to see each other somehow, maybe through church or through school.
Yeah.
Maybe it's both.
Yeah, either whichever place or environment that you find yourself in, there are people that you will find, they don't like you much, or you don't like them that much, but you have to be with them. So how do you deal with them? Like, I don't like Lulu that much.
Oh, okay. You made me, so it's your fault.
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So other than moving to a new country, or taking them off the face of the planet, these are some ways that you, dear viewer, can deal with people who you do not like.
Yeah, so here we are to tell you how to deal with people that you do not like.
Okay.
Or who don't like you.
Yeah.
Number one, baby, what do we need to do?
Let it go.
Just accept that actually you don't like each other. I mean,
yeah.
Such is life.
Such is life. So if people might not like you and you might not like them, but either way, you guys, most of you guys anyway, are the child of God. So most of the times that so to prevent you from hurting them or you hurting yourself, you have to let go of those strong emotions. No matter how bad things may be, I mean, they might be doing something really, really bad, but
sometimes there's really much nothing. Just let the emotion go. Let that person be, or let it be. Let it be. Yeah. The second thing, baby.
Focus on healthy ways to communicate.
Yeah. As often as possible. Yes.
So I mean, most of the time, if you don't like people, most of the time you being mean to them, you roast them. That's kind of really not very smart choice, because that makes them just dislike you even more. So if you're trying to figure out, why does this person not like me? Why do I not like them? And people are gonna find really bad things about them, but most of the time they're just enlarging some things.
Yeah.
So the thing I really like to recommend you guys to do is focus on healthy ways to communicate. Don't just be mean to that person mercilessly. You have to focus on healthy ways to communicate, saying, hey, I did not like the way you did that, or just ignore each other, just say hi in the hallways. Because you guys have to be in a chill position, because most of these kids, people who are watching me right now, they're teenagers, so you live under your parents' roof. So if your parent hears from someone in church or at school that, Lulu, she accidentally hit someone in the face, or Lulu was beating up someone and got into a fight, they're not going to be very happy. So try to understand how they communicate and how you communicate.
Exactly, yeah. Work on your communication, and as much as possible, be proactive. Try to focus on the positive, not so much on the things that are making you different or things that make you not like each other. So try and pursue the good ground of making things work. So that is not escalate, de-escalate it. Yeah, de-escalate it. Yeah, de-escalate it. Don't escalate the situation. Try and make it work. How about that, baby?
Yeah.
Number 3.
Practice civility.
What is civility?
This ties to the back what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Civility is how you treat someone, but you treat them in a civil way, in a very respectful and kind way.
Respectful and kind way.
So even though that person that they communicate you in a really, really, really bad way, you still have to treat them like human beings, because in the end, they are human beings.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they might get hurt, they might do whatever, but like at this point, just leave it to God.
Yeah, exactly. As much as you don't like you or you don't like them, try to treat them as human being, as humane as possible. Try to be nice. Be nice.
And if you do not like someone, just treat them with civility.
Yeah.
And hopefully I'm gonna treat you with civility too. And you might realize, hey, that person's not that bad. Maybe I was just overreacting.
Yeah, what you give might come back to you. If you give a smile, they might be forced to smile back to you.
Yeah.
If you treat them well, they're likely to treat you well too, because that's what it is. I mean, you give what you take, and you take what you give.
Yep.
So give it.
Give
a positivity.
And the number 4.
Yep.
Sidestep when possible. Okay?
Yes, sidestep when possible. Yeah.
So let's say that person wants to fight you.
Yeah.
Or some people are roasting the heck out of that person and you want to join in too. Please, don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. So the thing is, in order to be nice to that person, or to actually have like a very like relationship with that person, like a very still relationship, stay away from like things that might make that person dislike you, or you dislike them even more.
Yeah.
Because as I said, that's like enlarging what you see, what you don't like about them. But also they might take it the like bullying.
Bullying,
yeah. You might bully them, or if you beat them in the fight, which most likely you have a 50-50 chance, or 50-80 chance. But if that happens, you have to like sidestep a little bit back and like don't fight that person, because as I said, that person in the end is a teenager. Most of you guys, who people you don't like, are teenagers. So let's say you guys get into a fight, or if you end up like getting into a fight and harming another student in the process.
Yeah.
Who's gonna get in trouble? Both of you.
Yeah, both of you. Yeah, anytime you get into trouble, both of you will get into trouble, and then as much as possible, sidestep those people, those things. If possible, you see that it's gonna be getting worse, just stay out.
It doesn't matter whether that person said something really, really mean about you, or that person is just annoying you to like this close. You have to realize that in the end, you guys are just teenagers, and you guys probably do not even buy your own clothes. These are not my clothes. I didn't buy this hair. I didn't even make myself. So your parents are most likely to get really mad at you.
Yeah, and we don't want you to get in trouble, and much of what.
And also college.
Yeah.
If you get
and don't need a record, baby.
Yeah, you have a public school record. Detentions don't count as records, so but like if you get like suspension, which is most likely to happen, or get expelled, that is going to come into your record. So that if you want to apply to college in the future, and you still have those kind of fights and suspensions and everything, they're not gonna give you like your acceptance rate's gonna go like lower,
yeah.
Or they're not gonna accept you at all.
Number 5, baby.
Number 5, fake it till you make it.
You fake it till you make it. What do you mean, baby?
Okay, I'm gonna have to admit, guys, it's hard being nice. It's hard being nice to people who you don't like, and it's hard being nice to people who you do like. But the thing is, we can fake it.
Yeah, you can try and fake being nice until you become nice.
Yes.
If you keep practicing being nice, most likely, eventually,
you will be
nice to the people you don't like. So try liking them even when you don't like them. Keep faking it until you like them.
Yeah. keep faking
fake that you like them until you find yourself liking them.
Yes.
And then the last one, baby.
Be mindful of your emotions. No matter what you feel, you have to remember that emotional intelligence thing that we talked about at the beginning of the video. Please watch. If you want to watch, that's going to be like in our description box. But please, every time you're angry at someone, please just don't don't put it too far.
Don't allow it to bring you down.
Yeah, because like in the end, if you get really angry, or really sad, those emotions are probably going to control you if you don't control it first.
That's a very important thing. And they say sometimes, they say emotions, and especially anger emotions, when you take them, is like taking poison and hoping for the other person to get hurt.
Yes.
So it is you who is getting hurt, not the other person. And that is our 6 ways on how to deal with someone you don't like, or someone who doesn't like you. Yeah, and she wasn't feeling well today. I didn't know she was gonna pull it, but she did. That's my daughter. She tried,
I had really bad cold last week, so my nose is still really blocked, but my voice is, I'm feeling much better now, just that my nose is blocked. So excuse my voice.
But we're good.
We're good.
Thank you so much for staying with us today. Thank you so much for staying with us today. We really love you, and see you in our next video.
Goodbye. Wait, first, I'm gonna give you guys 2 seconds to subscribe. Are you ready? 1, 2.
Thank you so much for subscribing. See you in our next one. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.